Hello, and welcome to Towle Talks. Now we're going to control the animator. Alright, so last video we talked about how we're going to set up our project for animation. And we ended the video by making an animator. The animator is going to control which animation to represent our object. Today we're going to talk about how you determine which animation gets used. We left off here. Actually what I did is I added a subfolder to a hero called scripts, and I created a hero controller which is empty right now, so you can go ahead and do that if you want. I'm going to try to open this up while I'm recording. No, I'm not going to try that. I'll make a second video. So anyway, here we are at our any state. Right now we enter and we'll be seeing hero down. If I run everything right now, I will see my hero walking down at a fairly slow pace. I'll show you how to change that in one moment. So I stop it, go to animator. If I click on hero down, I can see speed, and we can make this 2, make it a little bit faster. And the other thing I can do is, well, I can't do anything right now, but we'll see in a moment, is I can make transitions and move to any other state. So first of all, let's make all of our animations 2. And I'm going to show you a simple way of doing it. There's a much better way of doing it with physics, and there's a more smoother ways you can do it. With the 2D animations, this should be adequate though. So what I'm going to do with any state is I'm going to right click on it and make transition, and I'm going to make a transition to each one of these things, each one of these animations. Maybe. So at any point in time, this animation state machine can go to any one of these particular animations. Then we're going to control this by parameters. So if you go over here, you see layers, and you see a tab that says parameters. Click on this. And basically we're going to add one integer parameter called dir, all capital, and we'll set the value to be 3. Because what we're going to say is we're going to have a convention. 0 is right, or right on your side. 1 is up, 2 is left, 3 is down. So we're going to start with being down, or start with the hero going down, so we're going to set the direction dir to 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this arrow here, and we're going to say the conditions for this transfer to happen. The list is empty. We want to add one, and we want to say dir is equal to 3. Then we're going to say hero left. We're going to add a condition. dir is equal to 2. Then we're excuse me. Select on hero right. Do the same thing. dir is equal to 0. Actually, it's set already. And then finally, add a condition for hero up. dir is equal to 1. So this will set our conditions. Now if we run it right now, well, nothing will happen because we're not controlling it. But if we could change the state, you would see, well, here I'll show you. If we run it right now, see, notice our animation's messed up. Only 1 foot's moving. And if we look at the animator, you'll see that it keeps going back, or keeps changing state back to hero down. But we don't want to go back to hero down unless it's been changed. So we could actually add a parameter that's a Boolean variable to say has changed or not. But an easier way of dealing with this, we'll stop this, is click on the individual arrows, expand setting, and can transition to self, we'll unclick. We're going to do that for each one of these. So it cannot transition to self. Now if I run it, you see both feet are moving. The animation, however somewhat unpleasant, is actually working the way it's supposed to work, for my lack of art skills. So now we have an animator controlling the different animations, and now we have to make a controller that interacts with the animator to change the animations. So that finalizes it for setting up the animator. Next episode, we're going to have a script, and we'll actually control it. I hope you've learned a lot and found it interesting. Please like and subscribe. This has been Towle Talks. Until next time, cheers.